Yep. Okay, welcome to the post-game press conference after the first semi-final in the 2022 Basketball Champions League Final Four. Final score: Lenovo Tenerife 78, Hapoel Holon 71. I'm joined by Coach Guy Gudas and player Joe Ragland. First of all, Joe, your thoughts about the game?
Just turn your mic on. I feel like it was a hard-fought game from both teams. Credit to Tenerife. They really did the things they wanted to do, but we fought back, had a chance to win the game, and credit to our hard work. But we had a chance to win, but it just didn't happen that way.
Are there any questions for Joe? Okay, please state your name and who you work for. Thank you.
Yaakov Meir from Israel Today. Joe, what were you missing today?
I don't think it was anything that we were missing. I just think, it was just the way the game played. They size, they beat us on the rebounds, turned the ball over a couple times, especially me. So, turnovers and rebounds is a recipe to winning and losing. And I feel like even though we won the turnovers, offensive rebounds kind of hit us. It's just a part of the game. So it wasn't nothing that we was missing. They just flowed and they got the win.
Any other questions for Joe? If not, one more in the back.
Hi Joe, Dickon from the BCL website. First of all, congratulations on the game and the season. You were very aggressive offensively yourself, scoring today, whereas most of the season you've led the team with assists. Was that something that you had predetermined before you came into the game, or was it you taking what the game gave you?
Yeah, it's winning time, you know what I mean? So I just tried to attack, and I feel like I play that way for most of the time. It's just I can make the extra passes. Today I felt like they were kind of forcing me to score in the beginning, so I was just trying to be aggressive and follow this man's game plan. Credit to coach, man, on an incredible season. He came and joined the team. No players hit, you know what I mean, and he led us this far. So we just tried to fight for him and as well as the organization, and that's all I did.
Thank you, Joe. You may now leave. Coach Gudas, your thoughts about the game?
Wow. First of all, I want to say congratulations for Tenerife for the win. They deserve it. They play or lead the game by 39 minutes. I think in the beginning we were in shock a little bit because maybe this is our first time in a Final Four in BCL with this big stage, and a lot of players that never been in this stage. So it took us time to adjust, to understand where we are and what we need to do. So the first quarter we were down by 7. The second quarter we lost by 2, and then I think in the halftime we make some changes mentally, and we start to play a little bit our game, more relaxed, more aggressive, cover a lot of spaces, started to make shots a little bit. And then in the end, we came like 2 minutes to the end, the game can go this way or that way. Unfortunately, we make some mistakes, and Tenerife, for sure, with their experienced players, used our mistakes and won the game, like they usually do. We had some problem inside. They took 17 offensive rebounds, so it did some damage to us. But overall, I'm really proud in our guys, in our organization. Like I said, it's the first time that Holon or Israeli team in this stage, and we are building a culture, a winning culture, and hopefully, to do it maybe first of all next game, because there is a game on the 3rd and 4th place, so we need to compete. but overall to the future, to start to continue to build a culture. And I think this is our target as my target as a coach, and for sure as an organization.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for Coach Guras in English, please.
Hi, Eduna Sablonskas, Basket News. Coach, as you mentioned yourself, Tenerife had that 6-8 point lead throughout all game, and you made those little comebacks from time to time, even took the lead for some time. So what did your team lack in terms to break that game to your side?
Well, we have some problems dealing with, Tenerife style that more or less this is their strength. It's Huertas and Shermandini playing pick and roll. Overall, we did the excellent job on Salin. Was one of our target players that we knew that we need to shut him down, and we forced Tenerife to low percentage 3-point shots also. But the damage inside was a little bit bigger, and I tried all the time to play with some big lineup and then move to small lineup. We succeed, like we saw, like 2 minutes of the game, 2 minutes to the end, it was like 2 points, 1 point. The game could, one more stop, one more basket. But in the end, we didn't find the right good shots, or we make the right shots. And, in the end, with the technical foul of Chris Johnson, basically, kind of like he went out and he was the guy that, he was the only one plus 10 in the game. So when he went out, kind of everything broke down, and we gave up, unfortunately. But the guys fought, and I think this is more important for me.
Marcelinho and Shermadini were the leaders today. How big of a game changer was their experience against your team, which was playing for the first time in that kind of atmosphere?
It's a big advantage and big experience for them, and I know Marcelino very well. We play against each other in EuroLeague when I was in Maccabi. I know Shermandini because he was my player in Maccabi, so it's a big advantage when you have two players that been all over the place and been in these stages, and basically the atmosphere doesn't affect them, and they are stable emotionally. I mean, I think this was in the end, the advantage, because 2 minutes to the end, or 2 minutes and a half, I think the game could go either way. We did a hell of a comeback, but this experience in the end worked for their side in the end.
Coach, Jose Ramon Alba from Matebas RCB, I would like you to ask for that thing you mentioned about the winning culture. Last season, despite of the circumstances, also this team played in the Final 8 in Nizhny Novgorod. Also, Tyrus McGee was there. And despite of that, you also came back for a Final Four, being here, building that winning culture you mentioned it. How important for you, despite of circumstances, despite of everything, you are here, and Holon is also here. How is that for you? How big is for this team, for the players that are in the court today?
Good question. I think basically it's a big things for Holon, first of all, as a club. And it started, like you say, last season, that Final 8. And this season we succeed to take it one more step forward, and we don't take it for granted that 1,000 fans came from Israel and pay a lot of money to come to Spain, and to be with the team and to be with this historic game for the club and for basically Israel, because we are the first club that participate in Final Four in BCL. If we are taking Maccabi out from, in the EuroLeague. And I think the guys did a hell of a job during this road, that there was a lot of games that we could eliminate, or a lot of situations nobody gave us a chance to qualify, and we did a hell of a job. So I give the credit to the players, I give the credit to organization, I give the credit to our fans, that overall giving a great atmosphere, especially in our home court, that is a very tough place to win.
Okay, Coach, one more thing from you. We'd like you to have a statement in Hebrew.
Okay.
That's it.
קודם כל אנחנו מוחזבים מהתוצאה ברור, אבל אנחנו מצד שני מאוד מאוד גאים על הדרך שעשינו עד עכשיו. עשינו מאמץ אדיר, וגם היום כל השחקנים עשו מאמץ. היו רגעים יותר טובים, היו רגעים פחות טובים, אולי קצת התרגשות, אבל אני חושב שלפחות אני וכל המועדון מסביבי מאוד גאה שהצלחנו להביא לפה 1,000 אוהדים של חולון, שדחפו את הקבוצה בכל רגע נתון, ולמרות האכזבה צריך להסתכל על חצי כוס המלאה, וזה שהגענו לפה עשינו רגע היסטורי, ופנינו למקום 3-4, שזה עוד משחק שהוא מאוד חשוב בשבילנו כמועדון, לנסות לגמור מקום שלישי.
Thank you, coach. Congratulations on a wonderful season so far. Best of luck in the third place game.
Thank you very much.
Part 2 of the press conference will start shortly. Okay, welcome to the second part of the press conference after the game. Lenovo Tenerife advanced to their third final in 6 seasons of the Basketball Champions League. With me, coach Chus Vidoreta and player Marcelinho Huertas. The first part of the press conference will be in English, and then you can save your questions in Spanish for later. Marcelinho, your thoughts about the game?
Very tough game. I think we knew what we were going to face, and I think we had, for the most part of the game under our control, except for a few minutes in the last quarter, which they were able to move the ball well offensively and find open shots. They hit three threes in a row, which allowed them to come back and get ahead of the score. But offensively we had a few bad offenses, and didn't allow us to keep the distance. But in the end, I think we were able to control a little better defensively their main players, and didn't allow them to have open shots. And offensively we were patient. We knew what we wanted, and we got good looks offensively, and we're able to make important shots to finally get back in the score and win in the end without suffering that much. But we have to congratulate Holon for making an incredible season and an amazing game tonight. But also we're, I think, very happy for our performance, and we want more.
Thank you, Marcelinho. Coach, just one more game for you to achieve the dream of lifting the trophy in your hometown.
Yeah, of course, it's a great question for me, but not the top question now. Okay, we are happy because we control the game. We made a very good game plan. The players made a very good game plan, and their execution was great. We control the rebound very well, both sides. We could run even when we took steals. And we were always with difference, not big, because Holon is a great team. And when we had 9 points up and an open three completely alone to probably kill the game, we missed the three, and we had a turnover. They believed, because they are here, because they believed the whole season. Congratulations to Guy Goodes and his guys for this amazing job the whole season. And but at the end, we had the answers for the 10-0 in a row they made, doing a 10-2 in the key moment of the game, and winning because we deserve it. And now we are happy for this, but we have to make the next step in less than 48 hours.
Thank you, Coach. Questions in English. We'll start in the back. Please state your name, who you work for. Thank you.
Hello, Cesare Minanti from Overtime. Question for Marcelinho. First of all, congratulations on the victory, on a great performance. In the last quarter, how were you able to keep the pressure, handle the pressure when they took the advantage?
I think the main key to handle pressure is staying calm and focusing on the next action. Because sometimes when you go through a bad stretch like we did, we can be thinking about everything that came on top of you already. You have to focus on the next one, because nothing's going to change what's behind. So we just focused on being solid offensively, trying to find what we wanted every time, and defensively, like I said, being more solid and being able to control, especially their outside players that we're creating and scoring a lot of points in that last quarter. So we just try to focus on that, and I think this is what we have to focus every time that we go through a bad stretch. Just focus on what's coming, not what's in the past.
Thank you. Question from the front.
I have a question for Coach. Coach Holon, you built that 8-10 point lead at the beginning of the game, but then every time Holon pushed you, cutting back to 2 points. At one point they even took the lead. But what allowed not to break for your team? What to push back every time find answers against them?
Because it's one of our characteristics. The emotion is great for us. Okay, if we don't feel emotion, we didn't win. We didn't win, and we don't win today. I think that we miss open threes, but this is normal in a semi-final. We miss more free throws than usually, and this is not normal in a Final Four. And of course, they score in a key moment of the game, recovering differences, 3 3-pointers in a row. They deserved it. But we know that basketball now is really tough, and they made many changes in their defense to try to recover differences, and was not only our problem, was a question that they made very well, but finally we found the answers, and this is a big win. We are very happy. We only enjoy if we win, and we are very happy now because we have to prepare the final in the next 48 hours. Our third final together, one with Bilbao Basket in the Supercopa, one in the Intercontinental Cup, and this is the third one in the VZL, and with 14 years difference. We are very happy for these two. He came back to me to play for me, to play finals, to take titles, and we have one title, one Intercontinental, and we have to fight to take the second one.
Any other questions in English? One in the back.
Dickon from the BCL website. My question's for Marcelinho. First of all, congratulations on the game and the performance. Coach mentioned that the players made the game plan. Even if you can't tell us exactly what it was, if you can, great. But even if you can't, can you elaborate on what that was actually like?
Well, I think luckily we have a team that understands basketball really well, because during the whole week we have to take a lot of information, and if you don't have a team that have a high IQ, it's hard to play basketball for such a coach that demands you so much, strategically. He's, I think, one of the best, if not the best, and for us, we take a lot of pride in it, because sometimes it's not easy to recognize every moment what you have to do in every possession with different players in different parts on the court, and low ball situations, pick and roll situations, and I think we're able to, for the most part of, not only tonight but during the whole season to follow that game plan, and this allows us to, keep teams that score, a lot of points under, a lower score. So we take pride in what we do, and of course, for us, it's always fun, because we have to adapt against, different teams that have different kinds of players, and we have different rules, so we have to be really able to adjust and adapt quickly. And I think we have a team that it's really made for that.
One more from the back in English, Mr. Thanasis.
Congratulations, Marcelinho. Congratulations, coach, for the win. I have a question for Marcelinho. So far, correct me if I'm wrong, you weren't very, very, very popular as a clutch player, but recently you appear to be a very, very good clutch player. Today, you didn't score the winning basket, but in my point of view, when you scored the 73-70, almost 70 seconds before the end of the game, it was the basket who determined the game. Is it something that at this age is coming from inside, is coming from experience, it's coming from your will to win?
Well, I think first of all, I have to disagree with you, because if you look in the past, I mean, you can see there's a lot of big shots I've made in different situations with different teams, but I think circumstances, they come to you and you have to take responsibility. Sometimes you have one job in a team, and sometimes you have a different weight in another team. You just have to adapt. Like I say, you have to be smart enough and when the circumstances show to you and you have to, make a decision, I try to make, the best decision I can for the team. Whether if it's to take a shot and make a play, or it's just to sit in the corner and find the best option we want offensively. But I'm happy, to be able to still perform like this at this age and help my team gets wins. That's all that matters. No matter who makes the last shot or the most important basket. As long as we win, I think basketball is a team sport, and we got to be happy for all the other guys. Whoever makes a shot, I think everyone else is very very damn happy if you end up winning the game.
Okay, so since the other game is about to start, we'll now just switch to Spanish if there are any questions in Spanish. Okay.
José Ramón Alba, de Basel CB, enhorabuena por la victoria a ambos. Como decían, como se ha comentado, Bilbao es una ciudad especial para los dos. Uno tuvo su año espectacular aquí de crecimiento, el otro es de aquí. ¿Cómo sería para vosotros celebrar un título aquí en Bilbao? Además, Chus, tú eres el entrenador con más victorias en la competición. ¿Cómo sería para vosotros levantarla aquí a pesar de que viene una final importante? Gracias.
Bueno, realmente pues seguro que puede ser algo muy especial y muy emocionante, ¿no? Para Marce, por supuesto, porque bueno, pues yo creo que fue el inicio de un gran despegue en su carrera deportiva, aunque tuvo un parón contra un muro, ¿no? Podríamos poner la canción de Pink Floyd, The Wall, y eso fue lo que sucedió cuando tuvo que salir de aquí, que él no quería. Pero bueno, por suerte para él, fue cada vez a partir de la Fortitud a los mejores clubes. Y seguro que para él es especial porque el motivo de que esté en el Canarias, en el Lenovo Tenerife, es precisamente porque compartimos ese año, ¿no? Si no hubiera sido imposible convencerle. Y bueno, pues para mí seguro que si ganamos va a ser algo pues muy emocionante, pero en cualquier caso ahora mi focus no está en el post partido, sino desde luego en el pre partido, en conocer cuál es nuestro rival y a partir de ahí pues bueno, trabajar al máximo para ganar, porque lo mismo que hoy ha sido muy difícil y jugando bien hemos sufrido, pues la final seguro que va a ser tremenda, ¿no? Y muy igualada también.
Bueno, yo creo que ya lo he dicho todo perfecto. Para mí es un honor poder volver a Bilbao y luchar por un título aquí. Y bueno, siempre luchar por un título ya es especial, y si tienes una historia pues en el pasado, pues bueno, yo creo que te da aún más ambición o satisfacción, y yo espero que, bueno, como dice el coach, ahora podamos enfocar bien en preparar el partido y jugar, y pues bueno, si luego tenemos la posibilidad de ganar, pues bueno, celebrarlo y seguramente por todo lo alto, y bueno, el título sin duda, quizás el más especial que pueda disputar el coach.
One last in Spanish from this side.
Buenas tardes, felicidades a los dos. Para ti, Chu. No sé si 16 rebotes hoy estaba ofensivos, estaba en la hoja de prepartido, y si con el 69-68 realmente lo viste peludo.
Hombre, estaba peleagudo, pero confío en el tío que tengo a mi izquierda y en el equipo, ¿no? Hemos defendido muy bien al final, hemos creo que acertado pudiendo dar descansos pequeños a los jugadores clave para que llegaran frescos para defender esas últimas acciones decisivas. Y hemos estado bien en el rebote todo el partido. Si te digo la verdad, no pensaba que fuéramos a coger tantos rebotes, porque cuando planteo el partido las metemos todas, ¿no? Pero hoy hemos fallado mucho. Y creo que esa ha sido una de las razones por las que hemos cogido muchos rebotes, al mismo tiempo que sí sabíamos que este no era un oponente que fuera una de sus virtudes el rebote, ni en defensa ni en ataque. Pero también nos hemos encontrado alguna vez con equipos que pensábamos que eran inferiores a nosotros en el rebote y nos lo han ganado, ¿no? Hoy creo que hemos sido capaces de hacerles mucho daño en el tema del rebote en los dos aros y bueno, pues la verdad es que estamos contentos, porque sabéis que siempre es alguna de las cuestiones que nos penaliza un poco más. Creo que el equipo ha respondido muy bien a ese 10-0 y que ha habido momentos decisivos precisamente en la lucha por esos rebotes ante triples que ellos pues han tenido opción de anotar, pero que hemos tratado de contestar bien, después de que Chris Johnson hubiera anotado dos seguidos en un momento definitivo, no definitivo, en un momento en el que podíamos romper el partido, que habían sido muy bien punteados.
Okay, there will be plenty more chances to ask questions to Coach and Marcelinho because we will have the pre-final press conference tomorrow. I thank you for all your questions. Thank you for attending. This concludes the first post-game press conference of the Final Four. See you after the second game.
Gracias, thank you.